Architectural Builder Supply is pleased to present you with this recording of the technical question that is listed in the title of this video.
This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
On the other side, do I have to fill that with concrete or anything, or can I just screw it down to the way it is?
So a 157A is a offset saddle, and that's meant to transition over two different floor surface heights.
Right.
So the answer is you can certainly screw it down to that, area that you're transitioning. I don't know that I would necessarily feel obligated to fill it with concrete, but I would certainly want to seal the bottom of the threshold with a polyurethane caulk or something of that nature.
Okay. In other words, there will probably be about a half-inch gap between the concrete and the top of the threshold in certain areas. That my concern was if somebody would it bend if somebody rolled a dolly over a refrigerator or something like that?
Well, the answer is yes. And while that might be a very micro sort of stress on the threshold, what I find is that it will compromise the screws that you've got sunk into the sill. And if you've ever walked over a threshold that seemed to clank a little bit when your foot hit it, it's because the screws were compromised. So, from that perspective, if you have the luxury of time, I would definitely seek to support that from underneath.
I see. Okay. One other quick question. I'm in the Fort Myers area, actually, Fort Myers Beach. Do you know anybody, that is an installer that could install that for me? So like a handyman?
I do, actually. I do. And I will send you an email with his contact information. This fellow's installed lots of doors and hardware for lots of people in residential applications. And, his name is Isaac. He's a very nice man. And I've known him for 3 or 4 years. And I'll send it to you. I'll send you his contact information.
Okay. You have my email address, you think?
I do, yeah, because I'm pulling up your order from yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I will. I'll send you his email. And actually,
you don't happen to have his phone number, do you?
I do. Of course, I do. Actually, I have. There are 2 people that I would prefer to send to you because this second gentleman I just spoke to 2 weeks ago, and he's doing the same job for a client, and I would like to send 2 because Isaac might not, a threshold installation may not get his attention. So the second that the name I'll send first will be the person that I suggest. And let me since I'm looking at his phone number, let me give it to you now.
Okay.
And his company name is literally Mr. Handyman, and his name is Mark. He was in here earlier this week. Really nice gentleman, and his phone number is 239
239
236
236
40
40
04.
04. And his name was Mark?
Yeah, last name, a good Irish name, Cipollina.
How do you spell that?
CIP.
CIP.
Yes, sir. OLLINA.
Cipollina. Mark Cipollina. And I got 239 236 4004. Mr. Handyman. Is that Mr. Handyman the one that advertises, that's on the internet, or is this a different guy?
I've often wondered that myself because I see the trucks roll around as well. I don't know if it's all one outfit or if there's 2 guys using kind of the same name. So, but I can tell you he's a nice gentleman who definitely possesses a skill set. When I spoke to him, it was obvious that he is from within the construction industry.
Is he in the Naples or Fort Myers area, or you don't know?
I don't know exact. Well, he says he serves Naples and Marco and Immokalee,
Okay.
but you know. So yeah, and I've sent you an email with both of the names and telephone numbers,
Great.
and there you go.
I sure do appreciate it. But in your opinion, if there's a gap under that threshold, in most cases it's not necessary to seal it with, to fill that gap with concrete to give it the threshold support so it won't bend. It should be okay the way it is.
I would agree with that. For normal foot traffic, it would be okay. But if you are literally doing something heavier, like eventually the refrigerator coming out, you know what? I would want to do something, even if it was a piece of pine that I coated thoroughly with three coats of, a polyurethane clear, to give it some longevity. I'd want to have something underneath it. I know that I would personally do it, but I would personally, do things,
I sure do appreciate it. Yeah, you think that email will go sometime this morning?
Oh, I've already sent it.
Oh, great. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. You've been a great help.
Call anytime, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard. Bye.
Bye-bye. Architectural Builders Supply hopes you have enjoyed this program. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up. Please subscribe and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.